Hello everybody, and welcome to the first part of round 46 of the Shuffle. Today, we are starting Skyward Sword HD on the Hero mode. If you notice, I didn't finish the first, it wasn't too long ago that I played and finished the this game on HD version just to get this ready. I went hard trying to get this done, so we are going to do this here. If you notice, yeah, like the 4th, played on the 4th, so not too long ago at all. Yeah, here we go. Let's get into it right here. Let me pull up a timer real quick, and we're gonna get going. We're gonna get a timer. Let's go. We're just gonna close that, and there we go. There's our timer. All right, 3, 2, 1, and oh wait. Oh, what did I just do? Oops. Hero mode, and we'll go. D-L-E-S. Boom. Noodles. And go. There we go. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. Skyward Sword. Hey, big fella. Hey there, big fella. Rise, Doodles. It's time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have had a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Noodles. See what we got. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Noodles. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? Better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Let's see if we can get that. There's a bloopy. Morning, Noodles. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? I'll take as everyone is out practicing at the plaza. You seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Whereas that Crimson Loft figure is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm somewhat don't think of a bird researcher around here, so you know, if you're finding yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippin. Morning, Noodles. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Noodles, but I guess that's the way it goes. Get out there and wow them, buddy. Not like you, Noodles. I failed at everything I tried. That's why I'm still practicing picking up barrels today. That's just not all bad. At least I'm getting paid. Can't believe we made it move a little bit faster, right? What's all this? I told Fletch to carry that. But probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Thanks for the help. Orange is a little too orange. You showed, I know it's not that much, but here's half they'll pay. The old lady offered me to do that. Got a red tea? Alright, let's get out of here. We're close on the color. Looks good right there. Not quite. Now it's red. I've been having a lot of trouble with this recently. Hey, Noodles up here! Good morning to you, Noodles. I'm impressed with your decision set to resolve in hero mode. But today's the day of the long-awaited hero ceremony. Wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Target me and have a quick chat. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. Look at me like you already know all this. There's no harm in going over the basics, you know. In hero mode, you lose tarts twice as fast, so it's doubly important you know how to effectively target. Oh, but it's still a little scary to carry on a conversation for this. Just why don't you come join me up here? You'll be able to climb if you attach up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? There, you can make that fairly easily. Try climbing up here. What exactly do you think you're doing? Ignore your instructor was walking by like that. Come here, listen to what your instructor has to say. Okay. What are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute riding practice this morning, Noodles? Oh, you have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing. And you see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, is a pet named Mia. And well, she scampered off again. Look! Look over there. Do you see her? The Headmaster's busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her. The ceremony's about to start. I just put on a fresh set of clothes. Well, you see, I mean, I'll go treat Mia for me. Yeah, I gotcha. Ooh. Fantastic. So you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate your taking the time to help. Be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. Nice work, you brought it back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Noodles. I suppose I should feed Nia now. Please tell Headmaster that we got his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Please Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, but I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. Ready. And the fruit. I'm really tired. But mentally and physically, man. I might have to get off here in a second, to be honest. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. Hey, good morning, Noodles. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. Look at this instrument. Look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. It tells me it's like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it and he said it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this right myself and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. Got you up early this morning because I want you to be the first to see me like this, Noodles. So, how do I look? You honestly look great. You look great. You'll be good. I think so too. But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Noodles. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Noodles, you're here too. Outstanding. Great to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. You win today's ceremonial race, so you'll get to participate in the post-ritual with Zelda. So give it your best out of there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if you can do it. Recently, Noodles hasn't practiced much at all for the ceremony. Jeez. Rude. When he's out there riding Slopping, he's just lazily gliding around. Probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bound to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. What you notice is you're both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. See, Noodle and his Loftwing share a special connection. Never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We're only made whole by our loft wings, the guardian bird the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we were young, every one of us placed our loft wing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Oh, that first meeting she noticed in his loft wing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson loft wing. Is a breeze so rare? We were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. You recall when Noodles in that loft wing of his first met? What a sight! That little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. Judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird did go unnoticed by you, my dear. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Noodles and his bird. Anyone who is part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Oh. It causes is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test for those trained to become Knights of Skyloft. Noodles doesn't fly fast enough during the race. What if Noodles messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Noodles. And or about me, I'm all good. I'm all good. Hey! Mr. Noodles, you better fly your heart out today. Very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your loft wing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Huh? Oh yeah? You can't cinch your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of try having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. What a jerk. Okay, dude, go ahead. Just press down and call your loft wing. The bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Well, you would just listen to me for a few seconds. See what I know. Are you two alright? Sorry, friend, I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? There you go. Noodles? What could have possibly happened to your loft wing? Where'd a girl to call his master? It's unheard of. You still can't sit your bird nearby, eh, Noodles? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Noodles, when you said you couldn't sit your loft wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend my loft wing on my own loft wing, so I'll catch you up with you later. Go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. Oh my, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year, Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Noodles, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. You don't ask Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Quite true. As usual, You make an excellent point, here. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Noodles, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. I'm actually gonna hold it here. I'm just exhausted. I don't know why I'm so tired. I mean, I do. It's because I didn't get to go to bed on time. But it's really affecting me right now. And I don't want to be fair to you guys. So, we're gonna save and quit here. Save, quit here. But we'll pick this back up. We'll pick this back up as soon as we're able to. Hello, everybody! And welcome back to Skyward Sword HD. This is part 1 of it. Different day and everything. I'm even wearing my Zelda shirt right now. And let's just go, man. Let's go and let's get back into it. We got an hour and 40 left in this segment. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get in it quick. Oh, I didn't start my timer. Timer. And boop. Go. Alright, so we gotta go this way. We're going to meet Zelda right now, is what we're doing. That's right, we were doing it, and then we got stuck because... Oh, we already did it. Oh, so we are going to find our lock coin right now, I believe. I wonder if we can go ahead and do this. I don't actually know. We cannot. Okay, good to know. We'll go ahead and do this. Oh, you did it! A sky stag beetle! Wait up! And then we get this. Thank you. Go ahead and get this scene out of the way. You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him. And I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa! Noodles! So, yeah, how long you been standing there, huh? How long you been standing there? What's your problem, anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're playing, oh, Groose, can you please find in your heart to let me win today? Please. You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the top side to the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Hey, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. You think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? What's that? I think... I've done nice hair before. Let's just give him back. Give him back! Huh? I've got no idea what you're talking about. No idea. You're crazy. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids? Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you waken up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh. Zelda, hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Noodles again, aren't you? He's a student of the Academy like all of us. No. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? Suppose you Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Noodles. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird and get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm getting to suspect those blockheads has something to do with your Lockling's disappearance. Noodles, those guys aren't going to help us find your birds. We better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft to see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Probably said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. We'll find your bird in time. Alright, so I think we can get a sword now. Noodles, perfect time! I heard your lock food has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. Get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Noodles. I really wanted to tell you, but if Bruce found out, I told you. It sounds like Bruce is forced to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning the dining hall, Bruce and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Noodles, but just as I tried to sneak away, Bruce and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure they would never be able to ride a bird ever again. He was on his way. Sounds like Bruce and his buddies had a plan to capture a bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it right there. I think it means the waterfall, marked here with an X. You know how to read a map, right? Press minus anytime to see a map of the area. If you get lost, just press minus. Forgive me, Noodles. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. We got a practice sword. Students at the Knights Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press plus, look at the items here. Oh yeah? You want to learn how to use a sword? Yes, please. Let's do it. Okay, so the basics of swordsmanship. It's important to think about the direction you're swinging your sword. When you swing it vertically, you'll do a vertical slash. If you swing it sideways, you'll do a side slash. There's important to do a thrust. More advanced technique, the spin attack. It's a perfect move if you're surrounded by enemies. Remember these moves, you can handle yourself in any fight. And then Z, L to target, and press on logs, and there we go. That's right, Noodles. Really a strong swordsman. Easy to teach too. You make this instructor proud. Ready to try a spin attack? Let's do it. Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. You spin attack to touch them all without moving from that spot. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. Try a fatal blow. Let's do it. Alright, when your enemy's down, target with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Do a slash action on that log. Don't try to finish it off with this technique. That's the way. Fatal Blow is also an effective move to use right after you use your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock the enemy on its back. Oh, the monsters don't stay down for long, so have to land that Fatal Blow quick before they get up. Cool. Hey, Noodles! You can't take the swords outside the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sticking out with that? What? Your lockling is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once. Remember that Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. Who is that? Lucaissimo! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lucaissimo. Welcome to the Noodle Plot. So I don't want to see you swinging around like a crazy out there. I don't want to get a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? How you doing, Lucaissimo? Alright, let's go over and we can go get the waterfall. Almost bad. Alright. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause the timer real quick. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Uh-huh. Alright. I'm gonna play for like 10 minutes or so, and then we're gonna stop and eat. I'm gonna try to finish this section. Alright. Awesome. Alright. Go in here. Ah. Brain B, worth 1. Don't really need to do a whole lot there. And then we're going to get this as well. A red beet. Oh, monster claw, we'll take that. There. Nice, those red beets. Okay. Okay. Another rupee. 130 is pretty damn good to start off. Alright, easy. Noodles, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign up for the Loftwing? Oh no. Let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groot and his gang are always hanging around. And we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Noodles. I got distracted from it. Moment, let's go. Look, there he is! No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Noodles. There we go. Hi, buddy. How are we doing today, chat? We should hurry, Noodles. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. Before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. The strange feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or that there's nothing at all down below. I just have this feeling that they're wrong. You know, the father's old text talked about a place called the Surface. The old tale described a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see for myself. I'm sorry, Noodles. Not time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leave off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Oh, flying controls in this game. Let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction. When it's headed upward, it'll slowly lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude, and drop it to a fast dive. Again, gain some altitude, dive to speed up. Basically is getting your bird up to top speed. Now how's he handling it? Do you think he's flying alright? No, he's fine. Okay. Around your Loftwing, you can press right at any time to go over the basic controls again. You also charge with an attack that also gives you a burst of speed as well as slow down when you need to. Try all these moves and see how they feel. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know how about you, Noodles, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go and give them the good news. La 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 la. Robin really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm gonna fly back and tell Father what happened. You go for it. You get out of here. Get out of here, you little knucklehead. No! Well, peasant noodles. We're around the plaza, so you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Almost stiff. Waiting forever for the race to start, they delayed it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? You're almost a man, you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. Bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? Now that we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. I think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? This has been going on forever. How he's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got this pompadour and a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess today's ceremony. I'm going to be the one to claim that Cellcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way I was going to let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that Zelda's Cellcloth will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from getting our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Bruce, behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you choose? See, I'm in the middle of... Oh! Can you explain what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big, really. Just. Noodles, yeah, I was just telling my buddy how glad I was he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anywho, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be one to pulling off all the dangerous moves. Hey, Bruce, wait up! You hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Noodles. Try to get out there and fly the best you can. You got these guys beat you down. I think you do too. Us alone? Come on, Noodles, try to focus for once. The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Seconds race time. Good luck, Noodles. Ta-da.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. We had worried that we'd have to proceed without Noodles, but luckily that is no longer a concern. Glad you all could make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your left wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but you need to hear them again. No, I do not. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. You'll also see her gift from the young woman chose to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. Nice. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion should also receive its gift high atop the statue of the goddess. And the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Bruce.
Hey!
All right, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Oh, yeah. Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? Rude. Hey, you heard it. Let's play how you fly with egg on your face. Nice. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Oh! Noodles! He's got no fear. Holy crud. Oh, don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Noodles. Congratulations. Kiss her, kiss her. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Noodles, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. I see. Sing to us, O Zelda. Yeah, pretty darn good. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. I've asked her voice. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. Blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft to sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth! Now you can jump from any height without the fear of a painful landing. That's nice too. Noodles, quit goofing. This is supposed to be a secret ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. But of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making this sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Noodles. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today, like you promised, Noodles. Absolutely! Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Consummate. Sort of. I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject. I just die. You have to jump off the statue! That was my next guess! Look down. See that big round design in the courtyard below? There's a ceremony. You need to drop down right into the center of it. Leave off the edge here, right before you hit the ground. Press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you went to the last second to use your sailcloth. So ready to jump? Oh, come on. You're not gonna jump too? That was perfect. You're amazing, Noodles. This is really cute, honestly. No, Noodles, seeing you as how you wanted it. And with the weather being so nice, you maybe like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Cutscene it. Don't. Noodles! Hey, Noodles! I want to eat, please. Please. Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. No, Noodles. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Oh, I got a whole pickle to them. What is that? What's going on? Ah, Noodles! Noodles. Oh, I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Noodles. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. This is spicy. But Noodles, where's Zelda? She was with you, wasn't she? What happened to my daughter? A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. Well, really? You think? You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? See, she was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry. I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange. I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and a bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. Rest now, Noodles. Zelda's gonna be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Is this gonna give me another 5? You're darn right. What the heck is that? Oh god! It's floating! Oh man, I thought I had more in the tank. Creepy cat. Milla? Is that the name of the cat? I don't remember. Fill your butt out. 20? Oh, he's scared. Okay, we're okay. Ooh, mustard claw and that at the same time. Okay. Come on, we're getting there. You gotta go. Oh good, they give me one more sauce for the fries. It's a sword. A sword? The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Phi is the game I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Noodles. You must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. Our projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. Oh my god. And the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. I'll have to tell him twice. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, crawl the sword and raise it skyward. The name of the game! Like the name of the game. Oh, right. Is that word? It's the name of the game, the Skyward Sword. That's crazy. It's like they planned that. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. The members of violent battles surge within this sword, and when you raise it to the sky, your skyward strike is now at maximum strength. Recognition complete, Master. Noodles, my master. Noodles! Ooh. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. And here we are in the Chamber of the Sword. The very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. That all our knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, great apocalypse shall wake from its slumber. Do not fear, for it is then a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. That sword that had been kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things. Here alone with the sword, there was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, who is also youthful in likeness, yet dies with knowledge immeasurable. Sophie? Yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. Golly, it's a savage. It appears that critical sections of the passage that have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth the piercing light that resurrects the land. My father's old text talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Noodles. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. Where did you keep that? Up your butt? What the heck? This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Make it and place it within the altar behind you. Oh, that was good. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit this crest sitting in this room with the skyward stripes. These blasts, they are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to set out a powerful skyward strike. Alright. An hour in, baby! Alright, let's put the emerald tablet in. 1 of 3. 2 more to go. It's a kind of a, I mean, it's a beefy intro. An hour long. Yay, yay. Yay, yay. Start. Yay, start. Master Noodles, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened up a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Noodles, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. Well, whatever it turns out to be, it seems that you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this fee says is true, Zelda is alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Did you heed the call of destiny? I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Noodles, especially down there. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but is the only start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. No way. Heck no. I understand how you feel, but this is a destiny itself calling for you. You must not run from it, Noodles. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you. Noodles, in those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. Better change before you go. Green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've got my doubts about the color. Well, I've seen you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. There he is, there's our boy. There's our boy! Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by at some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travel ahead. I return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient text. You're always welcome to stop by if you have any questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Another one? travels. Got really tired all of a sudden. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine doing myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. I should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. Oh, you got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. The adventure pouch is for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar you can put in this pouch. You go look. You can also buy some potions and shield. They'd fit in the pouch, but they might come in handy on an adventure. Like next time, you can choose to hit Leslie with the triangle, even though I knew she was better than me. I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Wasn't that real bad there. Go to the bazaar. All light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. It's also conscious that descending to the surface, armed with only a sword, will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Woo, man, I keep like zoning out and like falling asleep over here. I'm tired. It's been a long week for me. Alright, so get this. Aha, that's a wooden shield. Use it to block or repel attacks. You must be careful though, call break it, please so much abuse. If you're on fire, it will burn quite easily. It's an unfortunate property of wood. It could be yours for 50 rupees. You're gonna buy it. Aha! Thank you for your loyal and continued patronage, friend. Take a liberty of pressing the item in your pouch. Open your pouch, press and hold RB. Define the items you want to equip and release. That's all there is to it. For example, to equip up an item like a shield, it's as simple as selecting it in your pouch. Hey, you there. Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training at least, hmm? Let me tell you. One look at you and I can tell you need knight potions like Cauldron Full, so don't try to slink away without stockpiling that. Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you need my potions by the Cauldron Full, so don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I have to ask you to have an empty bottle on you. Well, you know, you can't see a potion without an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I like you though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, that's nothing. My little gift. Now, I don't want to hear me say this often. You can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. Got an empty bottle. The bottles fit in your adventure pouch. You're getting to pull over, you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's so full. Always drop items off at the item check. What would you like to buy? Alright, so there's that. Okay. I am going to make a point to go save. We're going to call it for the moment. I'm just really tired. We still have 40 minutes to go. Ooh. Yes, save. Okay. Alright. I will be back with this tomorrow morning. I just feel like it is early for me, but I just feel like going to bed, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. Let's go ahead and stop that. 55:01:66. Go ahead and mark that. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the day 3 of trying to get a 2-hour segment done. This has been not my finest work, but I have been exhausted because of work. So, you know, like, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? So, oh, and we lost everything. So everything's going super well so far. There it is. So let's get into it here. 24 minutes in. Yep. We're into this. But we have about 45 minutes to go. So here we go. Let's go. Wait, come on, and go. Day 3. Let's go. We are going right now to. We got our bird. What are we doing right now, actually? Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. We got this. We got this. We should go fill it. There we go. Let's go ahead and fill this sucker. Yeah, we're gonna pick up some heart potion, and then we're gonna try to get in there. No, we don't. I'll be fine there. All right, and now we're gonna go fly to the surface here. What'd you say? Oh, look up there, it's Beetle's air shop. It's here. He sells bug nets there. I want one so bad. The bell hanging down from the shop. I hear if you ring it, Beetle will show up top for you and pick you up. That bell is up. It's up off the ground. You have to launch something at it. Do you have any hope of ringing it? Well, we don't have anything right now, so we can do that later. Here we go. Adventure awaits. Ba-ba-ba. Going straight into it here. Let's do it. Going right into it. I'm not gonna. Pretty sure it'll automatically hit the thing for me, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Got my drink from yesterday. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when descending from high elevations. Failing to do so has a high probability of resulting in injury. I took the liberty of deploying the sailcloth for you this time, but in the future you can manually engage it by pressing ZR before landing. Master Noodles, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been a part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you're currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Sweet. There we go, new area. Sealed Grounds. Please proceed with caution, Master. That doesn't do anything. And nothing's gonna drop hearts for us, so we just gotta be careful. Oh my.
Young one, child of destiny decided for the sky.
With the Impa?
Young one, raise the sword of the goddess Skyward, lay aim at the evil aura and unleash its power.
Master Noodles, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I have also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sail clock. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. I hate dowsing. No, I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Understood, Master. Hold up. It's like Zelda as your dowsing target, then point in the direction you wish to search. Perfect. The first things first, let's take a seat here, see if the seat... It still works. Even in hero mode, the dumbest thing ever. It's so dumb. Another bottle, right? You got some revitalizing potion. You got some revitalizing potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield age and also restores 4 hearts.
The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Noodles? Ah, Doodles. Good, very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The Skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I've sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand on the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The Spirit Maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power waking up, something like that. I actually pressed it. Noodles, you are concerned for the Spirit Maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable. For now, you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. Set off for Faron Woods, discovered that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead to Faron Woods. You'll be traveling in an unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled there, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. So I'll be the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. Or act as a waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press A to place a beacon. You haven't set a beacon over X yet. To move it, okay. Seriously? Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now, you must head into Faron Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. Find that should prove useful to you on your journey. Well, that's fancy. You are ready. Leave through the door before you head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Noodles, go bravely. I wanted to look in here. Go bravely, yes.
Out of the way, scram! Whew, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. So who are those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Gainso's for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys. Let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of the Weeze Woods here. According to the ancient text, there's some kind of valley up ahead, above called the Isle of the Goddess. Far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down in this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to imagine it and examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They're rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, the statue is special as it has the ability to activate all the other statues. That thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? A real head scratcher, bud. You want to know more, does it? Sure. Sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind. Look at this. People literally live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a peaceful, perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it's not even stopped there, bud. Ugh. This island of goddess is even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, with figures that is filled with wonders that we do not have there. The buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff, and you live forever. I don't care. Some of that seems nuts. The trees are heavy with plum fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather. Oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong! It's beyond amazing! You want to hear about it more about it, don't you, bud? Sure. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now. But I'll need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? That direct back to the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? I'm just gonna keep going for now. Got him. So will the other one save my progress then? We're gonna find out. Alright, just in case we did that. We should be good to go now though. Master, now that you have access to the stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, you can return the statue anywhere on the surface and come back to where you left. Just call anytime you'd like to use an amiibo. You can also enable and or disable amiibo usage from the options. Well, I don't have amiibos, so that part is not gonna be happening. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. Bum, 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 bum. The plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. The logical of the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Yeah, it's like I might get phone. Looking at the probabilities. Oh, your Yahtzee ability to search for her. Okay. Okay. Jeez Louise. Getting a notification shipped. Huh? I'm quiet. Weekwoo! Oh, that's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me, Koo-wee. All you do is say something like... Get away from that. Go somewhere else. Little shortcut. Is that our first amber road? I guess it's not. There you are. Where are you going now? There you are. It spotted me again! Quee! Huh? You don't want to eat me? Quee? And see, why didn't you fight off all those red monsters? There you go. Kipali! I'm Machi, I'm a Kikui. You seem okay even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kiku. A while ago I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. Who? I don't know who she was, but she seemed in big trouble when I saw her. Is she a friend of yours, Quee? Like those mean red guys were after Quee, but she escaped with the Kikui Elder. Wong. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters, but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I marked the position of the Kikui known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikui most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to the previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there's an 85% chance that the Kikui Elder also generated a dowsing reaction for the same reason. Propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. Really spooked me, Quee. You gave some very strange company, friend. Keep this sounds like you're set on finding this friend at the Elder. You're headed that way anyway, Quee. Would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, Quee. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. Alright, let's go. We already go this way? Where we came for a minute is... yeah, there's the bird right there. Okay. Wait a minute. There it is. I was like, I know there's a spot here somewhere. Nothing. There he is, but... I need to see where I was. Okay. Pretty easy way to do stuff. Odd. Dude, Chip keeps doing like infinite out of the little cave. Telling me to get more groceries. Don't need to sit at all at the moment. We're good. Jackadoom baum. Key. I am Bucha, the Kikwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage, Kui. You clearly are a master woodsman. Others like you? Like me mess with my people, Kui? Kui. So Machi is safe, huh? Ah, but the monsters, they are still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. You're looking for one of our lost people, your lost people as well. Yes. At one point during the monster panic here, I did speak with a blonde girl of your kind, Kui. But now is not the time for such talk. The forest is full of monsters, and I'm worried about my missing tribe. Gosh. Notifications are driving me insane. The shock. Is that why you want me to do it? So I can do this? Cool. Can I stop getting this? The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I actually search for them and make sure they are safe, I'm worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. You can calm my fears. I might be able to remember more about the girl you seek. The girl you seek went off to, Certainly, Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi Elders, an unfortunate setback, but you may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculated an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. Expect your search for these forest-dwelling creatures. I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. Wait, no, I'm good. Actually, I will mark any Kikwis you discover on your map. Disable the dowsing readings for them. That way, we will not revisit the same Kikwis. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin your search for the missing Kikwis. Seriously? You get rid of my Skyward strike, I swear. Cool. Kikwi! You fought all those red guys. Does that mean you're a good guy? See, I got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you could help me, Kui? Yeah, jump down here. Whoa. Bum bum. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm safe, Kipali. Really, the Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm out of here. He's safe, Kipu. My name's Lopsa. You see the Elder? Can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Kui, my legs are still shaking. good. Shiga-dum-bum. Yeah, buddy. Good hit by me. Nice. I've been discovered. And here I thought I had a good hiding space, Queen. I'm Urla. You won't find another Kikui in these woods that's half as good as hiding as I am. Got the elder, of course, Queen. Alright, one more. Alright. What's this? Jigga-dum-bum. Give me that heart piece, baby. Don't eat me, I taste terrible. Let me go, Queen. Huh? The Elder was worried about me? I'm glad to hear you're safe, Queen. I'm Ulu. If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here, Ki Palid. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer, wait for those monsters to go away. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. Let's just go speak with the Kikui Elder. What was that just now, Queen? Don't scare me like that. Kui. So all my fellow Kikuis are well, and they want me to stop worrying? Ah, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever's missing, Kui. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. Kui, I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Kui. Oh, I tried to warn about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. Whoa. I think she headed down that way towards the temple, Kui. Just be sure to take great care if you follow her. The area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot, Kui. Hang on a second again. As a reward, oh my fellow Kiwis, I gave you a precious Kikwi heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now, Kui. Pardon me for a moment. You got the slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. Awesome. With that slingshot, Kui, you should be able to find a path to the deep woods where that temple is. So why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? Hold ZR to ready your slingshot, Kui, then release ZR to let the shot fly. Right up, you can grab some seeds. Now go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you, Kui. Ha ha. I'll take it. Go ahead and save here as well. That's true. I highly suggest that you save the progress of your quest before you set out for the temple deep within the woods pursuit of Zelda. Don't tell me what to do! Well, now I'm definitely not going to. Don't tell me what to do? We got some seeds. We're in good shape. Let's go towards the first dungeon. So we are not gonna. Ooh, who is that? We're not gonna do the first dungeon today. We're just gonna get there because that's a pretty good. I mean, it's a 2-hour segment right there. So perfect timing though to like finish a segment. Awesome. About 5 minutes or so is at 2 hours for the whole segment. So. Alright, we're good. What? Screw you, dude. Little minor shortcut there, we'll take it. Nice. Alright. Call it a 20.
Hey.
Now there's a face I know, wait, bud. Oh, did you see that? The cube just shot into the sky. They reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot out of your sword. Where do you think the cube shot to anyhow? This year just got a whole lot more, mysterious. Next day that there are cubes like that all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes you can find. If you find out more about them on the way, you come see me. You descended from above. Look to the star that the bird rising heavenward gazes upon, and aim your shot there. You... bird. Ah, I see, that bird. I don't want to actually go in yet. No, I don't want to go in yet. I just wanted to open it. Okay, I guess you're going in. Okay.
Okay, then. Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next.
So we aren't doing that yet. We're not doing that yet. I just wanted to open it. Not a big deal. So we're going to go out here. I'm going to save up right here, which is the plan. And we're going to quit there. All right. All right, 24 hours. What? 25:30. Oh, I don't know how I'm there. Okay. Apparently I'm 25 hours in. I don't even know how that works, but we somehow got that. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.